Hello, little dreamers. Welcome to Creative Triads, the place where stories sing and songs sparkle. Join your three new friends every week for magical tales, catchy tunes, and lots of fun, all made just for kids like you.
In the tranquil countryside, a teacher approaches Jesus, scrolls clutched in hand. The teacher asks, "Teacher, what must I do to live forever with God?" Jesus stands in the heart of the courtyard, a gentle gaze upon the teacher. Surrounded by a curious crowd, Jesus asks, "What does the law say? How do you understand it?" The teacher pauses, his brow furrowed in thought. He responds with a timeless truth. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus smiles with infinite warmth and understanding, his gaze meeting theirs in a moment of profound connection. In the stillness of the courtyard, Jesus speaks with gentle authority. "You're right. Do that, and you will truly live." The teacher's question hangs in the air, a challenge veiled in earnest inquiry. "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus sits on a rock, drawing the attention of the crowd. Faces etched with anticipation, the crowd gathers around Jesus. Jesus begins, "Once, a man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. A lone traveler walks along a desolate road. Suddenly, thieves emerge from behind the rocks. Under the unforgiving sun, thieves viciously attack the traveler, their shadows twisting grotesquely across the desolate road. With ruthless efficiency, they seize all his possessions, leaving him stripped bare and vulnerable. Wounded and helpless, the traveler lies prostrate on the dusty ground, a solitary figure abandoned to the stark, unforgiving landscape. On the desolate road, a wounded man lies bleeding, his body a stark contrast against the harsh landscape. Fear etches deep lines on his face as he desperately hopes for a sign of salvation. Each breath is a struggle, a reminder of his fading strength and the growing despair. A priest walks alone on a desolate road, his figure stark against the barren landscape. He spots a hurt man lying on the side of the road, a silent plea in his stillness. The priest averts his gaze, turning away from the suffering before him. He crosses to the opposite side of the road, putting distance between himself and the wounded man. The priest continues walking, his silhouette fading into the desolate horizon, leaving the hurt man behind. A Levite appears on the desolate road, his figure a silhouette against the harsh landscape. He spots the injured man, a stark reminder of suffering. He quickens his pace, turning away from the sight of pain. He hurries away, disappearing into the distance, leaving the injured man behind. A lone Samaritan approaches the desolate road, his figure a beacon of hope. He sees the injured man lying motionless by the roadside. His heart aches with sorrow at the sight of the man's suffering. A figure rushes towards the wounded man, a beacon of hope on the desolate road. With gentle hands, the Samaritan lifts the wounded man's head, searching for a sign of life. The Samaritan wraps the man's wounds with clean clothes. The Samaritan gently tends to the injured man, pouring oil and wine on his wounds with care. He lifts the man with tenderness, carefully placing him on his donkey. The Samaritan guides the donkey along the desolate road. The Samaritan whispers softly, "I'll take care of you." The Samaritan guides the injured man into the dimly lit inn, the air heavy with the scents of ale and wood smoke. I retrieve a pouch of coins, the weight of responsibility heavy in my hand, and offer it to the innkeeper. The Samaritan's voice echoes with compassion. "Take care of him. If it costs more, I'll pay you when I come back." Throughout the night, the Samaritan watches over the man, a silent guardian in the dim inn. He offers water, a simple act of kindness in the quiet hours. In the stillness, the Samaritan offers comfort, a beacon of hope in the darkness. I depart, reassured that the man is in capable hands, entrusting his care to the innkeeper. Jesus pauses, his gaze turning towards the teacher. Sunlight floods the courtyard, illuminating the air as Jesus stands, his gaze penetrating. He asks, his voice echoing slightly in the open space. "Now, which of these three do you think was a true neighbor to the man who was hurt?" The teacher pauses, his face a canvas of contemplation as he ponders the question. His gaze drifts across the courtyard, a silent search for the answer. His eyes return, a decision made as he speaks. "The one who showed mercy." Jesus smiles warmly, his eyes reflecting pure compassion. Jesus speaks softly, "Go and do the same." On the road to Jericho, a priest walks with hurried steps, his face etched with concern. He glances nervously around, his eyes darting from shadow to shadow, fear gripping his heart. A Levite appears, his expression a mask of justification, his mind wrestling with duty and self-preservation. He clutches his religious garments tightly, his steps quickening as he convinces himself of the righteousness of his choice. On the desolate road, the Samaritan pauses, wrestling with doubt and fear. Compassion triumphs over hesitation, his resolve hardening. The wounded man, now regaining strength, looks towards the innkeeper, his eyes reflecting deep gratitude. The innkeeper smiles warmly, radiating a spirit of care and community. As the sun sets, the teacher walks away from Jesus, and the dispersing crowd, his face a mask of deep thought. The teacher spots a lone figure struggling in the distance. Without hesitation, the teacher changes direction. His steps are now firm and purposeful, embodying the lesson he has just learned.